Hello, friends. This is Professor Googlov. On my channel, you mostly watch videos about the beautiful world around us. But today, it's a little different. What is it about? Keep watching to find out. The 2004 tsunami, captured on camera. On December 26, 2004, an earthquake and tsunami struck the Indian Ocean off the west coast of northern Sumatra, Indonesia, at 7:58 a.m. local time. It was a submarine super-strong earthquake with magnitudes of 9.1 to 9.3. A fault developed between the Burma tectonic plate and the India tectonic plate, which caused this strongest earthquake. Huge tsunami waves from the underwater earthquake, reaching 30 meters in height, began to move towards the coast. All nearby Indian settlements were destroyed. 220,000 people suffered. As a result, this cataclysm became one of the most destructive in documented history. This earthquake was the third most powerful earthquake in the 21st century. This cataclysm also caused an earthquake in Alaska. The epicenter of the cataclysm was near the coast of Sumatra. The world community immediately reacted to this disaster and donated a total of $14 billion. Japan earthquake, 2019. A 6.4 magnitude earthquake struck the Hokuriku region on June 18. A tsunami alert was sounded beforehand. The reason for frequent earthquakes and tsunamis in this country is that Japan is located on an archipelago at the junction of four lithospheric plates: the Philippine, Eurasian, Pacific and North American plates. Two plates, namely the Philippine and Pacific plates, are now in the phase of active movement, which in turn leads to an earthquake, and subsequently to the rupture of certain parts of the Earth's crust. The second reason is Japan's location relative to the Pacific Ocean. It is washed by the waters of the Pacific Ocean, where also, in the water depths, earthquakes that cause tsunamis occur periodically. A tsunami warning was launched in 3 prefectures in Japan. After that, a wave 10 meters high rose. Dozens of residents were affected, 26 of them were injured, mostly from fallen beams and glass shards. The East Nippon Railway Company stopped train traffic because the tracks were blocked with rocks. Hurricane Michael in the United States, 2018. Hurricane Michael, a 4th-degree hurricane, hit Florida on Wednesday, October 10, 2018. About 192,000 homes were left without electricity. The storm became the most powerful natural disaster in the state since Hurricane Andrew, which brought catastrophic consequences in 1992. According to preliminary data, the total amount of damage from the hurricane reached $30 billion. This amount, among other things, includes the reconstruction of homes destroyed by the hurricane, as well as insurance payments for damaged homes and cars. The hurricane was assigned the penultimate, 4th degree of power on the Saffir-Simpson scale. Wind speeds reached 65 meters per second, only 5.4 meters per second separated the hurricane from the last, most destructive category. According to media reports, Michael was the strongest hurricane the state has faced in several years. Michael caused irreparable damage primarily to Florida's agricultural industry, especially cotton and peanuts, which were in harvest time. Wind gusts and flooding also blocked access to isolated fishing villages. Typhoon Jebi, 2018. It was the most expensive typhoon in Japan's history because of the compensation paid by insurance companies. Tropical storm Jebi was the 21st in a series of 28 typhoons that occurred during the typhoon season in 2018. Jebi damaged 93,000 homes and caused power problems for 3 million people. The wind gusts were monstrous, blowing away literally everything and breaking wind strength records. For example, a bridge leading to Kansai International Airport was damaged due to a collision with a 2,500-ton tanker that lost control due to strong winds. Even in the capital Tokyo, pedestrians struggled to resist the strong winds accompanied by rain. In the Osaka area, the wind was so strong that, according to eyewitnesses, it simply scattered cars. Approximately 700 houses were flooded and a huge number of shrines and historical monuments were badly damaged due to the heavy rain and wind. Damage to agriculture, forests, and fish plants was estimated at $430 million. Flash flooding in Slot Canyon captured on camera. The unusual appearance that causes many tourists to visit the incredible slot canyons in the United States also makes them very dangerous. The curved sandstone canyon walls, illuminated by the sunlight falling from above and illuminating everything around them, look incredibly beautiful. But when it rains, the roaring torrents of water can trap you in the canyon. Yes, the canyons are only a meter wide. But they're several hundred meters deep. Just a little bit of water can turn a pleasant excursion into a nightmare walk in just a few seconds. This is what happened in 1997 in Antelope Canyon. 7 hikers from California and Nevada nearly drowned after rainwater flooded the canyons. In a matter of minutes, the downpour hit the cliff below, which was a dried-up riverbed that led directly into the canyon. As it flowed into the canyon and mixed with the sandy rock, the water became like a chocolate milkshake that dragged boulders and trees with it. One of the rescued hikers looked like a man who had survived a plane crash. His clothes were gone, torn off. His whole body was bruised from countless blows, and silt was lodged under his eyelids. Video of a tornado in the United States. Several tornadoes have appeared in Maryland, and one was spotted near southeastern Baltimore County. This was after the remnants of Hurricane Ida hit the state. The Emergency Situations Directorate reported that some buildings and power wires were damaged. In particular, there were reports of damage to at least 100 houses, and power outages were reported in some areas. According to the authorities of the city of Annapolis, the capital of Maryland suffered significant damage. Local residents posted images of the tornado itself and its aftermath on social networks. The photos and videos showed fallen trees and billboards, and in some places they blocked the roadway. Hurricane Ida hit the Gulf Coast on August 29, 2021. Initially, the wind speed reached 240 kilometers per hour. The hurricane was assigned the 4th category out of 5. Because of the natural disaster, more than 1 million residents of the state of Louisiana were left without light, and the flow of the Mississippi changed to the opposite. A fiery tornado captured on camera in Australia. A fire whirlwind, tornado or tornado is a vortex created by fire. It usually consists of tongues of flame and ash. When abnormally high temperatures and turbulent winds combine to form a tornado-like vortex that moves debris and combustible gases, this is how a fire tornado is created. This is a very rare phenomenon that can occur either at the site of natural forest fires or anthropogenic factors such as fires or bombings. During a fire tornado, a column of fire heated to 1,000 degrees Celsius and rising up to 5 kilometers into the atmosphere can occur. At the same time, such a tornado sucks in and burns everything around it. Of course, such destructive fire tornadoes do not occur often, but one of them, in 1923 in Japan, which lasted only 15 minutes, caused burns to 40,000 people. In 15 minutes. That tornado was created after the Great Kanto earthquake by massive fires, and was not just a natural phenomenon, but its destructive power was enormous. Friends, don't hesitate to write comments under the video about what else you would like to learn. I will definitely fulfill your wish. Bye for now.